When we think of Christmas, we picture warm lights and happy traditions. But behind the sparkle lies a world of forgotten legends, ancient spirits, and winter beings older than Santa himself. From creatures roaming icy nights to figures that reward or punish, these are 10 strange and eerie Christmas myths from ancient winter folklore. Number 1. Krampus. Krampus is one of the oldest and most feared figures of Christmas folklore. A horned, half-goat, half-demon creature, he roams the snowy alpine villages on Krampusnacht, the night before St. Nicholas Day. While St. Nicholas rewards good children, Krampus punishes the wicked, rattling chains, cracking birch branches, and carrying a basket said to take the worst offenders away. His origins go back to pre-Christian pagan traditions, where horned winter spirits symbolized the darker forces of nature. When Christianity spread, the church couldn't erase the legend, so Krampus became the dark companion of St. Nicholas, a reminder that winter brings not only gifts, but consequences. Number 2. Grýla. In Icelandic folklore, Christmas was once ruled by fear as much as celebration. High in the frozen mountains lived Grýla, a terrifying giantess with an insatiable hunger. Each winter, she descended from her cave to hunt misbehaving children, dragging them away in a sack to be eaten in her lair. Grýla was not alone. Her 13 sons, the Yule lads, crept into towns causing mischief, stealing food, and spying on children's behavior. Together, they turned Christmas into a season of judgment. Grýla's legend was meant as a warning. In the harsh Icelandic winter, discipline and obedience were essential for survival, and bad behavior could have deadly consequences. Number 3. The Yule Cat. In Icelandic folklore, Christmas night is stalked by a creature far larger and more fearsome than any house cat. The Yule Cat, a gigantic black feline with glowing eyes, prowls through snow-covered fields searching for one thing: people who didn't receive new clothes for Christmas. The myth began as a way to encourage hard work during the dark winter months. Finish your chores, help with the harvest, and you'd earn new clothing that protected you from the creature's hunger. But for those who didn't, the Yule Cat was said to creep silently through the frost, watching from the darkness, ready to devour the lazy and unprepared. A reminder that in the harsh Icelandic winters, effort meant survival, and idleness had consequences. Number 4. Frau Perchta. In the alpine regions of Austria and Germany, winter nights were feared because of Frau Perchta, a powerful and terrifying winter spirit. She roamed during the 12 nights of Christmas, watching homes to see who followed traditions and who disobeyed them. Those who were diligent and respectful were rewarded with protection and good fortune. But those who were lazy or dishonest faced a far darker fate. Legends say Frau Perchta punished the wicked by slicing them open and filling their bodies with straw and stones. Both judge and enforcer, Frau Perchta embodied the ancient belief that winter was a time of reckoning, where order was rewarded and disobedience was not forgiven. Number 5. Hans Trapp. In the Alsace region of France, Christmas folklore tells of Hans Trapp, a real man whose cruelty turned him into a legend of terror. Once wealthy and powerful, Trapp was said to practice dark rituals and worship forbidden forces. When the church excommunicated him, he fled into the mountains, descending into madness and isolation. According to legend, Hans Trapp disguised himself as a scarecrow to lure children close, planning to devour them. But before he could act, divine punishment struck him down, a bolt of lightning killing him instantly. Today, he survives as a warning figure, a reminder that greed, corruption, and evil deeds always lead to judgment. Number 6. Père Fouettard. In parts of France, Christmas folklore speaks of Père Fouettard, a dark companion to St. Nicholas. While the saint rewards good children, Père Fouettard watches for misbehavior, carrying a whip or bundle of switches meant for punishment. His origins are far more disturbing. Some legends say he was once a cruel innkeeper who murdered children, only to be discovered and forced to repent. Condemned to follow St. Nicholas forever, he became a living symbol of consequence, handing out fear, coal, or punishment to the wicked. Père Fouettard reminds us that Christmas was once about more than gifts. It was about judgment, discipline, and the fear of wrongdoing. Number 7. Belsnickel. In parts of Germany and among the Pennsylvania Dutch, Christmas folklore speaks of Belsnickel, a wild, unpredictable figure who arrived alone, without Saint Nicholas. Dressed in ragged clothes and furs, he carried bells, switches, and sometimes a sack of treats. Unlike other Christmas figures, Belsnickel judged children on the spot. He questioned them, tested their honesty, and decided instantly who deserved rewards and who deserved punishment. His sudden appearances filled homes with fear and uncertainty. Belsnickel embodied a harsh lesson of winter folklore. Good behavior wasn't rewarded later, it was judged immediately, and consequences followed without warning. Number 8. Mari Lwyd. In Wales, Christmas folklore takes a deeply unsettling form known as Mari Lwyd, a ghostly horse spirit that roams villages during the winter nights. Carried on a pole and draped in white cloth, its bare horse skull, with snapping jaws and hollow eyes, appears at people's doors after dark. The tradition likely comes from ancient Celtic winter rituals, when horses were seen as sacred beings tied to the otherworld. The skull represents death, crossing into the world of the living during the darkest time of year. Households were forced into eerie rhyming battles to keep the spirit out. Lose the contest, and Mari Lwyd was allowed inside, bringing chaos, mischief, and uneasy blessings. A reminder that some Christmas traditions were never meant to comfort, only to be endured. Number 9. Kallikantzaroi. In Greek folklore, Christmas marks the arrival of the Kallikantzaroi, mischievous, goblin-like creatures that crawl up from the underworld during the 12 days of Christmas. While humans celebrate, these beings roam villages at night, causing chaos, stealing food, and terrifying households. According to legend, they spend the rest of the year underground, endlessly sawing at the world tree that holds the earth together. But every winter, they abandon their task to spread mischief among the living. When January 6th arrives, they vanish back into the darkness, only to begin the cycle again. The Kallikantzaroi are a reminder that even during celebration, ancient chaos is never far beneath the surface. Number 10. Joulupukki. In Finland, the figure we now recognize as Santa Claus has far darker origins. Joulupukki, meaning Yule goat, was once a fearsome winter spirit, not a giver of gifts, but a demanding presence. He roamed the countryside during midwinter, wearing animal skins and horns, demanding offerings from households rather than rewarding them. Those who refused were mocked, frightened, or punished. Joulupukki represented the harsh reality of winter, a time when survival depended on respect, preparation, and obedience. Only centuries later did this terrifying Yule spirit soften into the friendly Santa we know today, hiding a monster beneath the beard of tradition. Behind the lights and traditions, Christmas was once a season of fear and judgment. These legends weren't meant to comfort, they were meant to warn.